I'm on my way to one of the most epic property you're ever going to see in your life, and I'm really excited to show all of you where this is. Come, let's take a look. And here we are. This is going to be the most epic property you are ever going to see in your life, because where I'm standing on right now cost $63 million with a build-up of 34,000 square feet. To put things into perspective, this is the size of 100 basketball courts. The design of this place was modelled after the capital of Tang Dynasty, Chang'An, that took 20 years and $100 million to build. Let's not waste any more time and welcome the most epic, the most legendary episode of JNA Unlocked. So this property right here was actually designed by one of the most renowned architects in the world, Arc Studio Architecture. And if you recall the most iconic HDB in Singapore, Pinnacle at Duxton, the exact same architects were used to build this place here. Rumours has it that in the middle of the night, for months, with hundreds of trailers, 200,000 square feet of building materials were used to build this castle. And this link bridge here links you from the car porch to the main living hall, to the garden to my left, and a 20 meters lap pool. And before we head into this majestic castle, let's take a look at what the exterior of this property entails. Let's go. Alright, let me show you the first part of this property, which is where the garden is at. I know you have seen many gardens, especially landed properties, but I bet you haven't seen a garden that's as big as this place here. So this is a place where the kids play soccer, or even the parents can have a nice barbecue party with their relatives here. This garden links you straight to the swimming pool. But before we go there, let me show you a very interesting historical artifact that is in this place. Let's go. So standing in this garden right here are two lampposts. So at the first glance, you may think that they are just ordinary ones, but these lampposts are made out of cast iron and also kerosene base. And both of them actually stood along Northbridge Road in the past. So when you buy this property, these are yours as well. And what's more amazing about this garden is the 20 meters lap pool here. This ultra luxurious 20 meters lap pool is something that you only see in a property right here. And what's more amazing about this place is that there are two lion statues that once graced the halls of Tang Dynasty that currently adorns your pool and your garden. And fun fact, these two statues currently hold the record of being the largest lion statue in Asia. The facade of this house is made up of stainless steel claddings with perforated panels that were designed for the marble king posts of the marble balustrades in the Tang Dynasty city. And one very interesting thing is this: you can see that the relics are all nicely installed in the walls, and this is consistent throughout the entire building. We've seen how amazing the exterior of this property looks like. Let me take you into this property. Wow! The owner mentioned that he spent $12 million in building the interior of this property, and I really can see why. This place that I'm standing on is where the living area is, and not only can you have your grand piano here, this sitting area to my right can house at least 30 individuals. But what I really love of this place is the full ceiling height glass panels that oversees the pool and the majestic lion statue. Let me show you what's the most interesting part about this living room. At first glance, you may think that this wall is just an ordinary one, but this feature wall is actually meticulously designed such that not only can you hide your very own TV console, this also contains a big door that links your living area into the ensuite dining and kitchen. This area here is where you and your family and friends can have a very nice afternoon tea session while overlooking a very beautiful water feature. This water feature is very interesting. We're going to share more with you later on. So directly linking this area is where the main dining hall is, and this dining hall can sit up to 8 individuals, and this table comes with its very own Lazy Susan as well. And right beside the dining area is where all the cooking happens. This fully equipped kitchen comes with 2 huge fridges, its very own kitchen island with its electric stove, and you can see how meticulously this entire kitchen is designed. All the power plugs are nicely concealed. This is where the heavy cooking happens. You have a dish cabinet to store all your dishes, and you have plenty of built-in appliances like a steamer, a microwave, an oven, the coffee dispenser that's all made of the top German brand, Bergenau. I bet you haven't seen a tea room inside a living area. This place is the centerpiece of this entire property. This is where you can have nice teas with your friends, your families, and this place here houses the rarest teas in the world. To my left is a feature wall that is made of full marble, and here you even have a sink top that is made of marble as well. But what's most amazing about this place is the architecture of this entire room with amazing airwell at the top that allows natural lighting to come down while you're enjoying a time of solitude. And of course, in a $63 million property, it comes with its very own built-in lift as well. Let's take a look at how the basement looks like.
Welcome to the basement. Today I'm going to show you one of the greatest features of this entire property. Come. Have you ever seen your own private museum in a house? This entire area has been created by the owner for his own personal collection, housing some of the rarest and most beautiful artifacts in the entire world. And let me just show you one of the most interesting ones of them all. Now, this is the main highlight of the entire collection. There are only 4 in the world, and 2 of which are in this house. As Jervis previously mentioned about the water feature, what's very interesting about this piece is that the entire basement was built around it, such that the natural sunlight can shine down as we marvel at its beauty. But that is not all. Now, I hope you're not bored by the museum, and I'm sure you're not, but let me show you something incredible. This is a modernly designed wine cellar inspired by one of the finest wine cellars in Italy itself, and can host more than 2,000 bottles of wine. But what's really unique about this wine cellar is that it has an ancient touch to it. Not only does this room house a wine cellar, but it has more than enough space for you to have a glass of wine with your friends. Something really interesting about this room is that the tiles on the wall are from the Tang Dynasty palace. Now let me show you something even better. Right beside me here are vintage Pu'er tea bricks, and each brick costs more than $10,000. And right beside me are at least 100 bricks. Now I'm sure you're wondering, where is the 8,000 square foot car park? Come, let's go. Now these 2 doors were from ancient temples in China. And what's really unique about the basement car park, it was constructed based on the ceiling height of these 2 doors. And if you look behind me, there is more than enough space to host at least 12 of your cars. Something also very special is you have your own personal private car lift that can bring your car from the porch back down to the basement. Now I'm very sure you have seen more than enough of the basement. Let my team show you what the rest of the house looks like.
Let me show you where businesses are made in this property. But before I head in, where I'm standing on right now is a 100 years old staircase. Just look at it. This staircase is from a building in Bencoolen, and this is one of Singapore's historical monuments. Let's head into the meeting room. And of course, every house has a place where people come together to do work or discuss business. Some use their dining table, some have their own home office, but right here, we have something that tops it all, the director's table. And linking this place is to another room where you can house all your art pieces. I'm sure Joshua has shown you the highlights in the museum, and what we have here right now is the second of the 4 pieces in the whole world. Let me bring you to the entertainment area. After a long day of work at the meeting room, you can invite your friends over to have a game of pool or even foosball to end your day. Enough of the first floor, let's take a look at the second floor.
So right now we're on the second floor of this property, and over here we have 4 bedrooms. And now we're going to show you the master bedroom. This master bedroom is massive! Big! Very big! It's so big it's split into 3 different parts. Let me show you the first part, the resting area. So over here we have the super luxurious resting area where you and your partner can unwind for the day. And there's this really amazing fact about this place. Behind me just over here, there's a secret walk-in wardrobe where you can store all your precious valuables. And now just outside the resting area, we have the second part of the master bedroom. On my left, we have a gallery-inspired design where the owner actually put many of his artifacts for display. Over here, we have a home office where you can be productive even from your bedroom. But let me show you something crazy, absolutely insane. I know you've seen wardrobes, I know you've seen walk-in wardrobes. But have you seen a 2-story walk-in wardrobe? Now this is crazy. On my left, we have an amazing dresser for you to get ready for the day's activities. Over here, a beautiful center console where you can show off all your beautiful watches, your APs, your Patek Philippe's, and over here is where you can show off all your exotic clothes, your Christian Dior, your Louis Vuittons, everything. And something else that's really, really important to homeowners, the master bathroom. And this master bathroom is absolutely amazing. Let me show it to you. On my left, we have the toilet and shower area. And the craziest part is that you have your own private jacuzzi in your bathroom. Now this is somewhere where you can rest and relax and unwind after a day's stressful activities. Now I know you've seen enough of this one-of-a-kind bedroom, and now let me show you the roof.
Now let me bring you to the highest point of this castle, and that is the roof terrace. There's only one word to describe this place. It would be spacious. You can hold up to 40 people at the rooftop. This bungalow is just majestic. So majestic, it makes the other bungalows pale in comparison.
I hope you've enjoyed this most epic, this most legendary home tour video you've ever seen. And you can see from the sky, it's really dark. It took us 12 hours to video this entire place down. And this is done none other by our videographer, Jerald Saw. Follow him on Insta, alongside with our team at JNA Media Group. If you love this video, share with your friends. And if you love this property, you are a relic hunter, just give our listing manager a call. Thank you for watching another episode of JNA.